Hello, viewer. This is Tech Guy coming at you with a special video request from Little Tater himself and the team at Tater Inc. Little Tater on the presentation side asked us today, what other software does Ubuntu offer? And is it similar to the software they already use for their company on the Windows operating system? Well, today I have prepared a virtual machine for Taters Inc. to look at what applications some of their employees may use to continue their everyday work. I've set up a user's account for Little Tater for us to work in, and this particular account will have applications that Tater Inc. may use to complete their work. Now, the first app I would like to present is LibreCalc. So let's go and find LibreCalc. All right, here it is. Okay, while that's loading up. LibreCalc is a spreadsheet program that is very intuitive and easy to learn. It has been noted that professional data miners and number crunchers will appreciate the comprehensive range of advanced functions. Being that the software is similar to Microsoft Excel, especially in how it's set up, well, we would be able to see that if it would load up. But once it loads up, you'll see that it's similar in setup. Um, and because of that, it makes it especially easy to transfer files from Excel. And learning how to use the software will be no problem at all. So if this software wants to load up, I'll show you how it looks. If not, we'll continue on. Let's try again. Oh, there it was. Okay, we'll just continue up. Well, there you go. Yeah, like I was saying before, as you can see, the same setup, or the setup looks similar to that of Microsoft Access. So learning how to use this software, like I said, will be extremely easy if you know how to work Microsoft Access. So we'll just go ahead and minimize that. Looks like it opened up a couple of them. And we'll just quit out of all five. All right, let's go ahead and continue on. All right, the next app I would like to share with you today is LibreBase. All right. While it's quitting out. There we go. Okay, we'll go ahead and open up LibreBase. Hopefully we won't have the same problem. Being that I'm using an older laptop, it's a little slow. My school laptop is currently down. I have to fix a couple of things on it. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. Okay, so LibreBase is a powerful database manager. It allows you to store, manage, and maintain vast amounts of data. LibreBase makes it easier to track things like company finance, customers, and invoices. Okay, so for anyone new to Base or databases, Base offers helpful wizards to create tables, queries, forms, and reports. And for those who have enterprise requirements like Tater Inc. perhaps, It provides native support drivers for some of the most widely employed multi-user database engines like Microsoft Access. In addition, the built-in support drivers for Java database connectivity and Open Database Connectivity standard drivers allow you to connect virtually any other existing database engine. In the case of Tater Inc., this is especially helpful if planning to, perhaps switch from a Windows-based workflow on Microsoft Access to Libra. So we'll take a quick look into how the setup for their database. Let's go create a new database, click next. We'll keep all the default settings. Click finish. Okay, and see it brings us to this. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, so the fact being that we have not created any prior databases, it's not going to pull up anything. Um, we could go in and just create a database uh, like it's asking us to do. Um, but for the sake of just keeping this brand new, we won't. Um, but if you're familiar with Microsoft Access, it does essentially the same thing, and which is why both of those applications can connect if you so choose. All right, we'll go ahead and cancel. We'll click X on this. All right, so the next app that I will be presenting is PowerShell. All right, now PowerShell should already sound familiar to some viewers. Let's go ahead and open it up. All right, well, PowerShell, there we go. All right, so PowerShell is a cross-platform task automation and configuration management framework consisting of a command line shell and scripting language. Now, right off the bat, um, if you know, like this software should sound familiar to any administrator, because if you've ever done something with load balancing, you would be doing that in PowerShell, or you've probably used PowerShell. Um, Even though you can do more things within this application, if you've used it in the Windows OS, then I'm fairly sure you would be familiar with it. All right, we'll go ahead and minimize that. All right, the next application I would like to present is called KeyPass XC. So let's go ahead and open that up. All right, KeyPass XC is a secure and open source manager that stores and manages your most sensitive information. It's for individuals with extremely high demands of secure data management. It saves different types of information, such as usernames and passwords, in an offline encrypted file that can be stored in any location, including private and public cloud solutions. Some of those features include the ability to import and export databases from CSV and KeyPass1 formats. This software can work well with Libra Base if used and implemented correctly. All right. For the sake that I did not create a database um, for this to work, even though I can create a new database, um, we will just skip over this just to keep going. I just wanted to let you guys know what these applications were. All right, we'll minimize. All right, now the last app I will present is called Ramina. All right, now let's locate Ramina. and I may have actually mispronounced that. My apologies. Give me a moment to locate that. Ah, there it is. Okay, right in front of me. There it is. Okay, so Romina is a remote desktop client that is written in GTK plus, and it aims to be useful to system administrators who need to work with remote computers on their own monitor. This app is the Windows equivalent to remote desktop and is set up in a similar fashion. So any system admin can easily get acquainted with this software. So immediately, um, when I saw this, I I immediately thought of remote desktop, which in fact would be the equivalent to this software. Um, and this software works just in the same way you would do with remote desktop. You would obtain the information you need to put in your machine so you can get access to that remote computer. So you can troubleshoot issues with that particular computer at any given point. All right. So now that I have given you a taste of some of the applications that Ubuntu can provide, um, now that I've gone over some of the apps that some of Tater Inc. may need or would be useful, it's good to also note with Ubuntu that even though it's great in all with its applications, it does have problems of its own, um, much like Windows would. And actually, because my time is running out, I will let the guys on the presentation end tell you more in detail. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace.